You feel it, don't you? That nagging ache in your chest. The realization that time is slipping through your fingers, while others seem to have it all figured out. It's hard to admit, but it's true. You're wasting time. Time you'll never get back. Every hour you let slip by feels like a missed opportunity. The worst part? You know this, yet nothing changes. You keep telling yourself, tomorrow will be different, but tomorrow never comes. Instead, you fall deeper into the cycle, procrastinating, distracting yourself, wondering where the time went. But what if I told you it doesn't have to be this way? What if you could break free? Imagine waking up every single day knowing exactly what needs to be done and actually doing it. No more wasted hours, no more regrets, just clarity, action, and progress. It sounds impossible, right? But it's not. It's the product of one simple shift. And that shift can happen today, not tomorrow, not next week, right now. It's all about recognizing one truth: time isn't the problem, you are. The way you approach it, the way you let distractions pull you under, the way you allow yourself to slip into mediocrity, that's where the issue lies. But here's the thing, you can change that. You can stop being at the mercy of time and start making it work for you. All it takes is the courage to admit it's time for a change, and the willingness to take the first step. You don't need a miracle. You don't need some complicated formula. What you need is focus. Focus on what really matters. Focus on the actions that move you forward. It's not about trying to be perfect or doing everything at once. It's about doing what's important, consistently. Stop getting lost in the noise. Cut out the distractions. Start creating results. The path is clearer than you think. The next step? Simple. Start today. Focus on the one thing that will get you closer to where you want to be. You don't need to conquer it all at once. You just need to start. And then keep going. But here's where it gets real. You're going to feel fear. Fear that you're not good enough. Fear that you'll fail. Fear that you won't be able to keep up. It's all lies. The truth is, fear is the thing that's holding you back. You've been listening to it for too long. It's time to shut it down. You're not here to play small. You're not here to stay stuck. You are here to win. And winning starts with doing what scares you. It starts with showing up even when you're afraid. It starts with taking that first messy step forward. The rest, it will follow. But only if you commit to the journey. Every day you spend in hesitation is another day wasted. And you're running out of them. Time is relentless. It doesn't care about your excuses, your self-doubt, or your fear. It will keep moving with or without you. That's the brutal reality. But here's the gift. You have control. You can make a choice right now to stop wasting time and start creating the life you were meant to live. The only thing standing between you and the success you want is your own hesitation. So stop hesitating. Stop waiting for the perfect moment, because it will never come. The time is now. The steps you need to take, they're simple. Start small. Break the overwhelming tasks down into bite-sized pieces. Focus on one thing at a time. Eliminate distractions. Set boundaries. Protect your time like your life depends on it, because in many ways, it does. The more time you waste, the further you drift from your goals, your dreams, your potential. The more you allow distractions to steal your attention, the harder it will be to get back on track. This isn't about some huge overnight transformation. It's about small, deliberate actions taken every single day. It's about showing up for yourself, no matter what. It's about consistency. It's about doing what matters, even when it feels hard. And let me tell you, it will feel hard. There will be moments when you want to give up. But those moments are the ones that matter most. Push through, keep moving forward. And you'll see one day you'll wake up and realize you've won. You've taken control. You've made the change. And that feeling of accomplishment, of knowing you finally broke free from the cycle of waste, that's a reward that no one can take from you. This is where the real work begins. The moment you stop hesitating and take action, your life changes. It's not just about managing time, it's about owning it. You cannot afford to wait any longer. Every day you waste is a day you'll never get back. And deep down, you know it. You feel the weight of that truth every time you put off what needs to be done. You've been playing small for too long. No more. Time doesn't wait. It doesn't give second chances. The world moves on whether you're ready or not. But here's the truth. You are ready. You've been ready all along. You just haven't been willing to step into your full potential. So, what are you going to do about it? Will you continue to let distractions control you? To let the chaos of life dictate your fate? Or will you rise over it all and take control of your own destiny? The choice is yours, and it's staring you right in the face. There is no magic formula, no secret trick that will make things easier. There is only you. Only your commitment to show up and do the work, no matter how hard it gets. And I'll tell you this, it will get hard. But that's exactly where growth happens. The challenge, the struggle, it's all part of the process. And if you're willing to face it, to push through the discomfort, you will come out the other side, stronger, sharper, and more unstoppable than you ever thought possible. You can keep telling yourself that tomorrow will be different, that you'll get to it later. But tomorrow never comes. The moment is now. You have one shot at this. Don't wait for a sign. Don't wait for everything to be perfect. Don't wait for someone else to tell you it's time. The only thing standing between you and the life you want is action. And the longer you put it off, the more time you lose. Do you want to be the person who looks back and wonders, what if? Or do you want to be the one who stands tall, proud of what you've built, knowing that you took control when it mattered most? Every minute you waste is a minute you'll never get back. It's a moment you could have used to build, to create, to move forward. Stop trading your future for comfort. Stop letting the distractions steal what's rightfully yours. The world is full of noise, but you get to choose whether you listen to it. You get to decide where you put your focus. You can waste your days scrolling, procrastinating, avoiding what needs to be done, or you can seize them. You can take back control. And when you do, you'll realize something incredible. You're not just managing time, you're mastering it. And once you get that momentum going, there's no stopping you. The world won't recognize the person you were yesterday. They'll see the person you've become, the person who took their power back, the person who refused to let life slip by. Every choice, every action, every decision you make from this moment forward will take you one step closer to the life you've always wanted. You'll stop just existing and start truly living. It's time to rise, time to stop wasting time, time to start winning. The path isn't easy, but it's simple. Focus, prioritize, act, and repeat, day in, day out. Build those habits, create that discipline. Watch as your life transforms piece by piece until you stand at the top of your own success, knowing you got there by doing the hard work, by refusing to let time slip away. The clock's ticking. What will you do with the time you have left? This is where the shift happens. You've already felt the urgency. You know that time isn't waiting, and neither should you. Every moment spent idle is one more moment stolen from your future. Every second you hold back, every minute spent doubting is a victory for the forces of complacency. You're at a crossroads. The path ahead is clear. Take action now, or keep living in the cycle of I'll do it tomorrow. You can feel the weight of that decision. You can hear the ticking of the clock louder with each passing second. Time is the most precious thing you have, and it's running out. But here's the truth. You have the power to control it. Not tomorrow, not next week. Today. The small, simple steps you take now are the ones that will set the course for your future. You don't need a grand plan. You don't need to know every step ahead. All you need is the courage to move forward, to do something, anything, that gets you closer to where you want to be. It doesn't matter if it's messy or imperfect. What matters is that you start and keep going. Because once you begin, momentum will build. You'll start seeing the results. You'll start feeling the rewards. And that's when you'll know that every moment of discomfort, every moment of doubt was worth it. But if you keep waiting, if you keep making excuses, you'll lose. The life you want will slip further and further away. Each day spent doing nothing is a day you'll never get back. That should be the fire under you. That should be the fuel that pushes you forward, no matter how hard it gets. The choice is in your hands. It always has been. The question is, will you take it, or will you let time slip through your fingers, piece by piece, until there's nothing left but regret? You're not weak. You're not incapable. You're just not acting. The power to change is inside you. You've always had it. Now, it's time to unleash it. Forget what you think you know about limits. You are stronger than you give yourself credit for. You are capable of so much more than you've allowed yourself to believe. But only if you take that first step. Only if you stop waiting for the perfect moment and start creating your own. Every minute you delay, you rob yourself of what's possible. Every excuse you make is another reason you won't achieve your goals. Every moment of hesitation is a surrender to mediocrity. But it's not too late. It's never too late to take back control. Right now, in this very moment, you have the opportunity to change everything. One decision, one action. That's all it takes. The difference between staying stuck and moving forward lies in your willingness to act. It's that simple. And it's all up to you. Feel the weight of that. Feel the urgency. The clock is ticking. There's no time to waste. You've already spent too much time doubting, too much time procrastinating. Now is the time to start. Now is the time to build. Now is the time to act. Your future doesn't depend on waiting. It depends on what you do right now. You have the power. The time is yours to take. The question is, will you take it? Will you stop letting life slip away? Or will you make this moment count? Will you take the leap into action? Or will you let fear keep you small? Every moment you spend not acting is a moment wasted. And you can't afford to waste another. Time is relentless. But so are you. You just need to believe it. You just need to trust that when you start, you will succeed. So what are you waiting for? The clock is ticking, and this is your moment. Take it, make it count, and never look back. You think you've run out of time, but let me tell you something, you haven't. Not yet. Every moment you hesitate, every second you waste on what doesn't matter, you're robbing yourself of the future you deserve. Don't let that be your story. Don't let your legacy be one of what ifs and maybe laters. Time doesn't wait for anyone, but if you decide to take action now, you can take back control. You can make every minute count. You can make your life mean something. The reality is, you have far more time than you think. It's not the how. Hours you're given that matter. It's how you use them. Every single second you allow to slip away without purpose is a second you can never get back, and that's a weight you don't need to carry. The world doesn't owe you anything. If you want more, you have to take it. But here's the key, you can. You can take control. You can choose today to stop letting time slip away and start taking action that gets you closer to the life you've always wanted. It doesn't matter where you've been. What matters is where you go from here. You're still in the driver's seat. You can still turn this around, but you need to act now. Stop waiting for a miracle. Stop waiting for the right moment. It's not coming. The right moment is always right now. The only thing holding you back is yourself. The only reason you haven't started is because of your own fear, your own doubts. But those doubts, they're lies. They're just stories you've been telling yourself to keep you safe, to keep you small. It's time to break free from that. It's time to choose something bigger. Every time you delay, you're choosing the easy route, the path of least resistance. And it's a path that leads nowhere. But every time you choose action, you choose growth. You choose progress. You choose to step into the version of yourself that's already waiting for you, just on the other side of fear. That's where the magic happens. That's where success is built, by doing what others won't, by taking action when it's hardest, by choosing to push through when everything inside you wants to quit. You've got it in you. You just need to believe it. The clock is ticking. You've already spent too much time waiting for change to come. It's an OT coming. Change starts with you. The second you decide to make it happen, everything begins to shift. The more you procrastinate, the harder it gets. But the second you start, the momentum begins. You will feel it. You will see it. Things will start to change, not tomorrow, not next week, but right now. But only if you make the choice to act. Don't give up on yourself. Don't let the fear win. You were made for more than this. You were made for greatness. But greatness doesn't come without work. It doesn't come without sacrifice. It doesn't come without action. So ask yourself, what are you going to do with this moment? You can either sit back and keep watching life pass you by, or you can stand up, take action, and change the course of your future. The time for waiting is over. The time for excuses is over. This is the moment that matters. This is your chance to do something different, to take control, to act. You don't need everything to be perfect. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to start. And once you do, there's no stopping you. You have everything you need to succeed. But it's up to you to unlock it. It's up to you to take the first step. And once you do, you'll realize something. This isn't just about time. It's about the life you're building, the future you're creating. It's about the version of yourself who will look back and say, I made it happen. The only thing standing between you and that future is your decision. What are you waiting for? You have everything to gain. Stop letting time slip away. Start winning today. Every second you wait is a second lost forever. Let that sink in. Every excuse you've made, every moment you've allowed to slip by, it all adds up. And the reality is you've been giving away your future piece by piece. But not anymore. You're standing at the edge of something bigger, something greater, and this moment, right now, is your chance to change everything. This is the tipping point. You can keep wasting time. You can keep spinning in place, or you can finally make the decision that will define the rest of your life. What are you waiting for? Stop pretending like you have all the time in the world. Time is the one thing you can't get back. The minutes you're wasting now are lost forever, and there's no going back. But you don't need to wait for a miracle. You don't need to wait for the stars to align or for someone to give you permission. The power has always been in your hands. It always will be. Right now, you have a choice to keep waiting for life to happen or to take charge and make it happen. And the truth is, you're capable of so much more than you're giving yourself credit for. You've already wasted too much time doubting your potential. Now it's time to unlock it. You are not ordinary. You were not born to live in the shadows of those who take action. You were born to make a difference. But that difference starts with you. It starts now. This is where you stop being a passive observer in your own life and become the creator of your own destiny. No more excuses, no more waiting for the perfect moment. You can't afford that. The moment is here. The time to act is now. You can keep telling yourself that you'll start tomorrow, that you'll get to it later, but tomorrow never comes. Later never comes. That's just another form of procrastination. And you're better than T. You don't need more time. You need to make the time you have count. Every single minute matters. Every choice you make is either moving you closer to your goal or taking you further away from it. You don't get to choose how much time you have, but you do get to choose how you spend it, and every moment you waste is a decision you make to stay stuck. You have everything inside of you that you need to succeed. Everything. It's already there. All that's missing is the decision to move forward, to take the first step, to break free from the chains of procrastination and fear. And once you take that step, the rest will follow. You will begin to see the power of small actions, compounded over time, leading you closer to the life you've always wanted. But it starts with this, right now, today. You have no more time to lose. You can keep telling yourself that you'll change later. That later will never come. The real question is, are you ready to make the change now? Because if you don't, you'll continue living in the same cycle. Another day, another week, another month wasted. And deep down, you know that's not what you want. You don't want to look back one day and realize you could have been more, done more, achieved more. You want to be the person who looks back with pride, knowing that every moment of hesitation, every moment of fear was pushed aside in favor of something greater. You want to be the person who took control and never looked back. The choice is yours. Every moment is an opportunity to make a change, to shift your path, to stop waiting and start acting. This is your time. Don't let fear keep you from stepping into the life you've always dreamed of. Don't let doubts hold you back. You are capable, you are worthy, you are ready, and the world is waiting for you to show up. Stop letting time slip away. Stop letting procrastination steal your future. The world needs what you have to offer, but it starts with you taking that first step. Don't let it be too late. Don't wait another second. Step into your greatness now before it's gone. The moment is here. What are you going to do with it? You've spent enough time doubting yourself, enough time telling yourself you're not ready, not capable, not good enough. But I'm here to tell you that's all a lie. The only thing that's been holding you back is the story you've been telling yourself, and it ends now. You were born for this moment. You were born to take action, to move beyond your fears, beyond your doubts, beyond everything that's kept you small. The power to change your life, to break free from the chains of hesitation and procrastination has always been within you. You've just been too afraid to embrace it. So let's get real. You don't have time to wait for the perfect conditions to start. You don't have time to wait for life to magically line up in your favor. That moment is now. Every single minute you delay is one more minute you lose. You can keep telling yourself you'll start tomorrow, next week, or next month, but tomorrow never comes. Next week never arrives. The only time you have is now. So are you going to keep waiting for things to change on their own? Or are you going to make that change happen today? You don't need more time. You need to use the time you have right now. Stop searching for some perfect moment that doesn't exist. It's never going to come. But you are capable of incredible things. If you start today, if you make the choice to act right now, you will see results. But only if you stop waiting. Only if you take that first step. That's where the magic happens. When you stop worrying about the how and focus on the now. The moment you commit to the journey is the moment you begin to see the changes you've been longing for. It doesn't matter how small the first step is. What matters is that you take it. Everything you've been waiting for is waiting on you. The life you dream of is not some distant fantasy. It's right here, it's in your hands. But you need to stop holding back. Stop letting fear and doubt keep you frozen. You were meant to do more than just exist. You were meant to take control of your life and shape it into something extraordinary. But you can't do that by staying in the same place, by staying in the same patterns. You have to change, you have to grow. And that growth starts with you making the choice to stop being passive and start being active. The time to act is right now, not later, not tomorrow, not next year, right now. You don't need everything figured out. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to make the choice to move forward. The moment you start is the moment you begin to take back control. Every small action, every step forward brings you closer to the life you want. But none of that happens if you keep waiting, if you keep making excuses. The clock is ticking and the window for change is closing. You have no more time to waste. You spent enough of your life putting things off, telling yourself you'll do it when things are easier, when things are better. But that time will never come. The time to act is now. This is it. Your future is determined by what you do in this moment. Will you sit back and keep watching others rise while you stay stuck? Or will you make the choice to step up, to take control, to start moving toward the life you've always wanted? You are more than capable of achieving greatness. You have what it takes to break through, to conquer your fears, to overcome the obstacles that have held you back. But you will never realize your full potential until you take action. Right now. Every moment you wait is a moment wasted. Every second you spend hesitating is a second you'll never get back. And if you keep waiting for the perfect moment, you'll spend your whole life waiting. The perfect moment is here. The perfect moment is now. So take it. Own it. This is your time. You've already spent too long standing on the sidelines. It's time to step into the arena. It's time to rise. Time to act. Your future is waiting for you to take control. What are you waiting for? This is the moment that will define everything. You've already come this far, and you can feel the power of decision coursing through you. Every step, every thought, every action you take from this point forward will either bring you closer to your greatness or push you further into regret. There's no in between. The choice is clear. Will you keep standing on the sidelines waiting for something to change, or will you take control and make it happen now? You are not here by accident. You didn't stumble upon this moment by chance. This is your time, your moment to step up and claim everything you've been waiting for. No more pretending you'll start tomorrow. No more excuses. You've already spent too much time telling yourself you'll do it when things are easier, when the stars align, when the timing is right. That time never comes. It's always now, and if you don't act now, you'll be stuck in the same place, wishing for a change that never comes. The life you want is right in front of you, waiting for you to reach out and take it. But only if you decide to act. Every second you wait is another second wasted. Every minute you spend thinking you'll do it later is another minute you lose. And the worst part? You'll never get those minutes back. The path you've been walking, the one filled with procrastination, fear, hesitation, it leads nowhere. But the path you can choose, the one where you decide to take action, where you stop waiting and start doing, that path leads to everything you've ever dreamed of. All it takes is that one decision, one moment where you say, enough. Enough of the lies, enough of the waiting. It's time to move. This is not a drill, this is your life. You've got one shot at it. One shot to stop playing small, to stop holding yourself back, to stop pretending that tomorrow will somehow be better. Tomorrow is a myth. The only time you have is right now, and it's up to you to make it count. Are you going to let fear keep you from the life you deserve? Are you going to let doubt stop you from becoming the person you know you're meant to be? Or will you step forward, knowing the challenges are real, knowing the path won't always be easy, but trusting that it's worth it? You have no more excuses. Your future is right here, right now. It's waiting for you to take the first step. And that first step is always the hardest. It's always the one that pushes you out of your comfort zone. But it's also the one that changes everything. It's the one that will send you on a journey you never thought possible. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to start. Start now, and you'll find your way. Keep waiting, and you'll stay stuck. You know the truth. You feel it inside. You can keep pretending you're waiting for the right time, or you can make the time right now. The truth is, there will always be obstacles. There will always be reasons to hesitate. But the greatest obstacle, the one that's been holding you back all along, is the fear of starting, the fear of failing, the fear of not being good enough. But here's the truth. Failure is part of the journey. It's not a roadblock, it's the fuel. It's the test. and you will rise above it, because you have what it takes to keep moving, to keep pushing. No one ever achieved greatness by standing still. No one ever created something extraordinary by playing it safe. The people who win, the ones who change the world, they're the ones who choose to act, even when they don't know what's coming next. So stop waiting, stop thinking about it, stop looking for the perfect moment. The only moment you need is this one. This is where the change happens. This is where you take back control. Don't let life pass you by. Don't let another opportunity slip through your fingers. You're stronger than you think. You have more power than you realize. And you have everything you need right now to start winning. All that's left is for you to make the choice. And that choice is yours. Will you take it? Will you act now? Or will you keep waiting, letting time slip away? The clock is ticking. What will you do with the time you have left? You've already made the decision. The hardest part is behind you. Now it's time to go all in. No more holding back, no more second guessing. You are standing at the edge of greatness, and the only thing left to do is take the leap. But let me tell you, this won't be easy. It never is. If it were easy, everyone would do it. But you're different. You're willing to face the discomfort. You're willing to do what it takes no matter how hard it gets, because you know deep down you are capable of so much more than you've allowed yourself to believe. This is where most people quit. They get so close to the edge, so close to the breakthrough, and then they back away. They tell themselves it's too much. They tell themselves they're not ready, but not you, not anymore. You've already proven to yourself that you can take action. Now it's about committing to that action every single day, because when you choose to act, when you choose to push forward, no matter how hard it gets, that's when everything changes. The life you want is built on consistency. It's built on showing up when it's hard, when you don't feel like it, when the world is telling you to stop. That's when you keep going. That's when you rise above. You're not just creating something for yourself. You're creating a new version of you. A version who doesn't wait. A version who takes control. A version who acts with purpose and commitment. The person you've always wanted to be is already inside you, waiting to come out. All it takes is the courage to take action and never look back. The moment you stop hesitating, stop making excuses, and start doing, everything will shift. It won't be overnight. It won't always be smooth, but it will be real. And the longer you stay in motion, the more you'll see the results. You'll see the growth. You'll see the progress. But here's the thing. You can't stop now. You can't let fear or doubt creep in and stop you from reaching the finish line. You've come too far. You've put in the work. The momentum is building, and you're closer than you think. But the longer you hesitate, the more likely you are to lose that momentum. The longer you stay stuck in the same place, the harder it will be to break free. So don't stop. Don't let fear steal your progress. Don't let distractions pull you away from your purpose. You've already made the choice to change. Now, it's time to prove it to yourself. The world is full of distractions, full of noise that will try to pull you in every direction. But you don't have time for that. Your focus is your power. Your ability to stay on track, to keep your eyes on the prize, is what will separate you from everyone else. You don't need to do everything. You just need to do what matters. You need to take each day, each hour, and make it count. Every decision, every action brings you closer to the person you were meant to become. It's easy to get caught up in the small things. It's easy to fall into the trap of doing a million things, none of which move you forward. But real change doesn't come from busyness. It comes from focus. It comes from clarity. It comes from prioritizing what matters and putting your energy into that. And when you do that, when you stop spreading yourself thin and start focusing on the right things, that's when you'll see the shift. That's when you'll look up and realize you've done more in a few weeks than you thought possible. But you've got to keep your foot on the gas. You've got to keep pushing. You can't wait for a sign. You can't wait for someone to give you permission. The world won't wait for you. And you can't wait for the perfect conditions to act. The perfect moment doesn't exist. This moment, right here, is the one that matters. This is where the magic happens. You don't need anything more than what you have right now to start. You just need the commitment to make it happen. The time to act is now. The person you want to become is waiting on the other side of your commitment. And the only thing standing between you and that person is your willingness to push through the discomfort, to keep moving even when it feels impossible. You are capable of more than you know. You just have to prove it to yourself. You've already started. Now it's time to finish what you started. Stay focused, keep going. Don't stop until you've reached the life you know you deserve. You can't go back now. You've crossed the line. There's no turning around and no way to hit rewind. The decision is made and the only way is forward. The path you're walking, it's the path of those who refuse to be ordinary. Those who refuse to let fear dictate their lives. You're already on it. But that doesn't mean the road will be easy. It won't be. You know it. And still you press on. Why? Because greatness isn't for the faint of heart. It's for those who push through even when it seems impossible, even when every voice inside them says they're not enough. But you're not like everyone else. You're made for more than that. You've got fire in you, and the only way it'll burn bright is if you feed it. There will be times when you feel like giving up, when the world feels too heavy and the odds seem impossible. You'll want to stop. You'll want to rest. But that's when you've got to push harder. That's when you've got to dig deeper. Every successful person has been there. Every single one of them. They felt the weight of defeat, the sting of failure. Here's the truth. They didn't quit. They didn't stop when it got hard, and neither will you. You can't, because the moment you stop pushing is the moment you let all that potential go to waste. The moment you stop fighting for your dreams is the moment they slip away. The truth is, your success is not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. But only if you refuse to quit. Only if you make the decision to show up every single day, no matter what. That's how you win, that's how you conquer. By showing up when you don't feel like it, by staying consistent even when it feels like nothing's changing. The results are coming, you can feel it. But they won't come if you stop now. They won't come if you let fear win. You've got to keep going. The world is full of distractions, of things that will try to pull you off course, and it's easy to get lost in the noise. But remember this, your focus is your superpower. The more you focus on what matters, the more power you give yourself. The more you focus on your dreams, on your goals, on what you want to achieve, the stronger you become. Don't let the world steal your focus. Don't let anything pull you away from the path you've chosen. You know where you want to go. Keep your eyes on that destination, and don't let anything get in your way. It's not about perfection. It's not about getting it right the first time. It's about progress. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. Every time you push past a challenge, you're winning. Every time you refuse to give up, you're building the future you want. It's a process. It's not a straight line, and it won't be easy. But it will be worth it. Because when you look back, when you see how far you've come, you'll realize it was all worth it. Every sacrifice, every moment of doubt, every ounce of effort, it was all worth it. Now you can either keep fighting, or you can give up. You can either keep moving forward, or you can let fear dictate your life. The choice is yours. But don't make the mistake of thinking that life will just give you what you want. You gotta take it. You gotta fight for it. You've gotta make the choice to show up every single day, to work relentlessly, to believe in yourself when no one else does. You've got what it takes. You've always had it. You just have to prove it to yourself. So, what's it going to be? Will you keep going, even when it's hard? Will you keep fighting, even when it feels like the world is against you? The answer, deep down, is yes. Yes, because you know that quitting isn't an option. Yes, because you know the life you want is out there waiting for you to take it. Yes, because you're not going to let anything stand in your way. Keep going. Keep pushing. Your success is inevitable as long as you refuse to quit. You're on the right path. The finish line is in sight. Now go get it. The finish line is within your reach. You can almost taste it. But this is where most people falter. This is where the fear creeps in, where doubt starts to whisper in your ear, telling you it's too late or too hard. But you know better. You've come too far to let anything hold you back now. Every ounce of effort you've put in, every obstacle you faced, it all comes down to this moment. You have no choice but to keep pushing. There's no turning back. The only way to get to the life you deserve is to keep going. One relentless step at a time. You've already proven you have what it takes. The fight, the heart, the courage, it's all been there. Now it's about summoning everything inside you, pushing past the exhaustion, the fear, the doubts. This is where you separate yourself from the rest. The world is full of people who give up when it gets tough, but not you. Not anymore. You're different. You don't stop. You don't quit. You press on because you know that success is built on those moments, the moments when everything tells you to stop, but you choose to keep going anyway. The only thing that matters now is your commitment. Not the circumstances, not how you feel. It's about your resolve. When the world tells you to slow down, to rest, to take a break, you go harder, you go faster, you keep moving. Because you know that every step, every minute, every choice to keep going is one more step closer to the life you've always wanted. And here's the truth. You can't afford to wait any longer. This is your time, right now. You've already wasted enough time doubting, waiting for a better moment. The time is always now. If you don't act now, if you don't push through the fear and the doubt right now, you'll be stuck here. Stuck wondering what could have been. Stuck wishing you had taken that chance when it was right in front of you. You don't need to keep living that way. You don't need to keep regretting the moments you didn't take action. The only way to change your story is to write it right now. There are no more excuses, no more waiting for someone else to take the lead, no more hoping for the perfect moment. The only moment you need is this one. The choice is yours. You can keep standing still, you can keep waiting for something to happen, or you can choose to make something happen right now. There's nothing left for you to do but take action. There's nothing left for you but to make the decision to push forward and never look back. You've seen the results, you've felt the fire in your heart. You know what you're capable of. Now is not the time to back down. Now is the time to go all in. The fear is just noise. The doubt is just an obstacle that you have the power to crush. The only thing holding you back is you. And you can do this. You've already proven it. Now it's time to take that final step and claim what's yours. You're closer than you think. Every minute you keep going, you get closer. Every action you take builds the momentum. You're already on the path to success. Don't stop now. The person you want to be is out there waiting for you. But the only way to become that person is to keep pushing forward, to act when everyone else would quit, to keep going when it seems impossible, to refuse to let anything stand in your way. You're done waiting. You're done hesitating. Now is your time. There's no more room for doubt, no more excuses. The life you've been dreaming of is waiting for you to claim it. But only if you take that step, only if you act now. So, what are you waiting for? You've got everything you need to succeed. The world is waiting for you. The only question left is, are you going to step up and make it happen? You've already started. Now, finish it. You've already taken the hardest step. You've made the choice. You've decided to stop being passive, to stop waiting for permission, to stop letting fear control your life. But now the real test begins. Will you honor that decision? Will you commit to this path no matter how hard it gets? Because, make no mistake, it will get hard. There will be moments when everything inside you wants to quit. But that's where you have to dig deeper. That's where you have to find something within you that refuses to back down, that says, I won't stop. And if you don't have that yet, then you need to find it. You need to believe with everything you have that this is worth fighting for, that you are worth fighting for. This isn't about some distant dream anymore. This is your life. Right here, right now. You don't get to press pause. Every second you spend waiting is a second you'll never get back. Time is moving, and it's moving fast. You can't afford to waste it. Every moment you hesitate, every time you tell yourself you'll start later, you're giving up a piece of your future. And you know that deep down. So don't wait. Don't let doubt cloud your mind. Let the hunger for something better, something greater, drown out all the reasons to quit. This is where you fight, where you push, where you take everything you've got and pour it into the next step. No hesitation, no fear. If you want a life that's different, if you want the success that others only dream about, you have to do what they won't. You have to keep going when it's hard. You have to keep going when you're tired, when you feel like you can't take another step, when everything inside of you says to throw in the towel. That's when you show up. That's when you decide to go all in. You are not like the others. You don't settle. You don't quit. You push through because you know that every challenge you face, every obstacle you overcome, brings you one step closer to the person you've always known you could be. The people who succeed are not the ones who had the easiest path. They're the ones who made the decision to keep going when everything else tried to stop them. And that's you. You've got what it takes. But you won't know just how strong you are until you face your biggest test. And that test is coming. You have to rise above the doubt. You have to rise above the fear. Because the truth is, the only thing standing between you and everything you want is your willingness to keep moving. The only thing stopping you is you. And if you refuse to be stopped, if you refuse to let anything or anyone stand in your way, you will win. So when the road gets tough, when you feel like you've hit a wall, remember this. That's the moment you get stronger. That's the moment your future is being built. You don't quit when it gets hard. You don't quit when the path is uncertain. You push through. You keep your focus. You keep your drive. And you never take your eyes off the prize. Success isn't some random event. It's the result of all the times you decided to keep going when others would have stopped. It's the result of your relentless determination to never ever give up. If you're waiting for things to get easier, you're wasting your He may. They won't. This is it. This is where you put in the work. Where you build the life you want, step by step, even when it feels impossible. If you don't push now, if you don't take control now, if you don't make the choice to be relentless now, you're letting the opportunity slip through your fingers. The power to change is in your hands, but it requires your full commitment. And that commitment can never be half-hearted. It has to be all in, all the way, no looking back. There's no room for doubt, no room for fear, no room for excuses. If you want to change your life, you need to show up every single day and give it your all. You need to make that decision now, to refuse to back down, to push through when the world tells you to stop. This is the moment. This is your time. And if you make the decision to keep going, if you make the decision to refuse to quit, you will look back one day and realize this was the moment that changed everything. You are unstoppable. You are capable. You are worth it. Keep going.